Okay, hey everybody, Tekking101 here, and yeah, so this is the big reveal on who the 12th Doctor is. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, go and watch the video I shot earlier today. Link is in the description. And if you do not want to know what the 12th Doctor is, if you want to keep it a secret for when he regenerates later this year in December, which I really find it hard that you'll be completely oblivious to this news. You basically, I mean, if you're a fan of Doctor Who, you basically cannot look at Facebook, Twitter, or basically even really go on the internet at all until December if you really want to be completely oblivious to who the Doctor is. I mean, you'd just be like scrolling down Facebook one day and just be like, oh, the 12th Doctor is this person. Like, son of a bitch, I wanted to wait on that. Okay, so just if you don't want to know, turn it off now. The 12th Doctor has been revealed as Peter Capaldi. So, yeah, I kind of called that in the last video. I kind of figured it would be him, not really. It was kind of heavily hinted at it was going to be him. So, I'm happy, though. I'm happy that they went with him. As I mentioned in the last video I made, that his character, I mean, he played on Doctor Who before this. He was also on Torchwood, Children of the Earth. He played Calculus in Fires of Pompeii. And he played a character on Children of the Earth, and he was also a really big, he's been in so many films and television over in the UK. Obviously, I'm in America, so I haven't really heard much about him before Doctor Who, but I've stated I always loved the Fires of Pompeii. That's one of my favorite episodes of Series 4, probably one of my more favorite episodes in Series 4. Series 4 wasn't really that great of a highlight for me. I mean, the ending was cool with the, the Journey's End and everything. That was pretty good, but in the beginning of the Fires of Pompeii, that was a really good episode. Everything else was just kind of meh. Yeah, so his character is, it's going to be going back sort of to like an older type Doctor. I'm not calling him like ancient or anything. He is definitely more older than David and Matt, so he's going to get that going for him, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like I said back in the classic series, it didn't always regenerate into a younger man. Sometimes it was older, sometimes it was about the same age. Like, so we had the first Doctor, William Hartnell, which is of course the oldest, and then we had Patrick Troughton, which was, considerably younger, but then we go back to John Pertwee, and then after we hit Tom Baker, it was kind of like young, and then young again with Peter Davison, and even with, I guess you could even say Colin was that way too, and then, but Steve, maybe, and then with Sylvester McCoy got a little bit older, so it was much more random back then, exactly what you were going to get. And in this one, it's good that we're getting this, though. I'm sure he's going to be a great Doctor nonetheless. I mean, he's a great actor. I've been looking him up on the internet, seeing what stuff he can do, so I look forward to his the regeneration in December with the Christmas special. We still have the 50th anniversary with Matt, so if you guys are still so maybe depressed that Matt is leaving and how this new guy's coming in, trust me, you can be assured. Go watch the Fires of Pompeii. If you have any questions and you are a Doctor Who fan who is for some reason have not seen the Fires of Pompeii, go watch that. I find it funny because the Fires of Pompeii had two characters in it now that go on to portray the main characters in Doctor Who. Karen Gillan was also a minor character in the Fires of Pompeii, and she went on to be a companion, and Peter Capaldi was, and now he went on to be the Doctor. So Fires of Pompeii, damn. It's going to be pretty good, I'm sure. I also hope this is the Doctor. We finally get to see this sonic screwdriver. This is River's future sonic screwdriver, the one that appeared in the library, the one that has that can turn red. So I'm really hoping that Peter Capaldi's Doctor is the one that uses this thing, because this thing it's very, I would call it like a more of a archaic take on the sonic screwdriver, which maybe that might relate to Peter's character a little bit more. Exactly, I don't know what's going to happen with his character. I don't know what his quirks are going to be. I don't know what he's going to dress like or anything like that. But I'm sure it'll be different. I'm really excited. I really am. So, also, they actually got my hopes up for this thing, because they kind of hinted at, like, oh, maybe the 12th Doctor's a woman. Maybe it's, that maybe they finally did the whole gender change thing when they regenerate, because they've stated numerous times. Even Russell T Davies was in this, and he even said you can regenerate. It's just fine. Or was it Stephen Moffat? Shit. One of the two said you can regenerate. It's not against the rules. You can change gender. And I was really, I got kind of my hopes up there for that, but at the same time, it was like earlier in the video, Matt Smith was talking about it, and he didn't give the identity of Peter Capaldi, but he referred to him as a him. So that kind of like, damn, like they should have switched those around. They should have played the scene with the person saying like, oh well, it might be a woman, we don't know, and then they do the mathing later. So that kind of killed my spirits there. But yeah, so anyway, I hope you guys are happy with the news as well. So yeah, and we got the 50th anniversary coming up with Matt and David playing their roles as the Doctor, so that would be astounding there. And then we got the Christmas special. So we got 2 more things of Matt left, so he's not done yet, guys. And I'm sure this next one, Peter Capaldi, 12th Doctor, is going to be just as good, if not better. So, Tekking101, signing out.